Yes. Good.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing. Testing, 1, 2. 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Testing. Okay.
Iba sa ini sumasti.
Pegar esto. Pues a veces que machuque eso cuando voy a hablar. Can you hear me now? No? Okay then. Okay, sit now.
Mash it up. Joe grinding in your house. I used to work from 6 to 6. When I step out, Joe grind step in. I used to work from dusk till dawn. When I step out, Joe grind step in. Never leave your house after 6. Cause Joe grind will rub up your pussycat very good with Vicks. Never leave your house after 6. Cause Joe grind will rub up your pussycat very good with Vicks. Blow the thing, boy. Aha. Aha. Mash it up, oh gosh. Aha. I used to tell the girl, close the back door. But when me hear Joe grind ballin' for more, I used to leave through the front door.
Buenas noches. Good night, everybody. Good night. Noches. Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Buenas noches a todos. Buenas noches a todos. Una vez más estamos aquí con ustedes para traerles el mensaje del Citizens Advisory Committee, CAC. Quiero pedir que durante el show tengan la libertad de hacer preguntas a nuestros visitantes que tenemos esta noche, que son dos superintendentes de policías encargados de los distritos de Corozal y de Orinjuac, ¿okay? El de Orinjuac y el de Corozal. Es que quiero primeramente decir que la última vez que nos encontramos fue el 20 de diciembre del año pasado y hasta ahora en marzo. Pero hemos tenido problemas de no poder juntarnos para tener los shows, ¿okay? Por dificultades técnicas, ¿okay? Pero ahora sí nos juntamos y queremos avisar, queremos informar a todo el mundo que sepan que el Citizens Advisory Committee es un grupo de ciudadanos responsables para dar una mano, para asistir, para ayudar al grupo de policías que puedan servir en una forma mucho más mejor a los ciudadanos de Orinjuac y de Corozal y de todo Belice, right? Pero primeramente quiero presentar a nuestros invitados de honor y tenemos primero el de Corozal. Estaba con nosotros en diciembre, ahora lo tenemos una vez más al superintendente Amílcar Milian. Superintendente Milian, Could you introduce yourself once again? Go ahead.
Muy buenas noches.
Go ahead.
Mi nombre es Amílcar Milián. Soy el segundo encargado de Corozal, la policía, de la estación de policía.
Gracias, Superintendent. And now we have a stranger, but no longer a stranger, because he's the new officer in charge, the new AC, Superintendent Nazario Tsib, and I understand he's from the north here in the Corozal district, somewhere around there, originally from there, and we welcome him. Superintendent Tsib, can you introduce yourself, please?
Muy buenas noches. Pleasant good night to everyone. My name is Nazario Tsib. I am the new OC for Orangewack District. I came to Orangewack on the 1st of March 2023. So from then, I am the OC here at Orangewack.
Thank you, OC Tsib. If we can all remember, Superintendent Juanito Cocom, who was the OC for Orangewack, and he has been transferred to another district, and he was replaced by Mr. Superintendent Nazario Tsib. All right. So I want to invite everybody to form the idea that Mr. Tsib is approachable, just like Mr. Juanito. He wants to continue and give more service that the people deserve in the Orangewack district, Orangewack town, and in the villages also. Okay, you all got to know Superintendent Juanito Cocom, and I hope we all get to know Superintendent Nazario Tsib here in Orangewack. Okay, so. But before I ask them to say a few words, I want to give greetings first to the women of Belize, the women of Orangewack. They're celebrating the month of March as Women's International Month or something like that.
Women's Month.
So they deserve a big greeting, a big support from the police, from all of us, for without them, we are not complete. Orangewack wouldn't be complete without the ladies, without the men, without the women, okay? We wish them the best in their program for this March month. And also I want to salute and greet the preschool children and their teachers and the schools for the month of March, in which they celebrate Stimulation Month, to provide education for the small children, 3-4 years old. All right. So best wishes to all of them. I'm sure we have seen some of them in the media celebrating March, and we wish them the best. So to the ladies, to the women of Orangewack and Corozal, and to the children of Orangewack, the preschool children of Orangewack and Corozal, greetings and congratulations on your month of March. Okay. And one more thing, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you a big thanks for that support you gave us in December when we had the raffle, the Christmas raffle for the Citizen Advisory Committee funds. And I want to tell you that we made an amount of $1,530. That's what we have, and that's what we use to make presentations of this show and so on, and other smaller expenses for the group to continue. All right. So thank you very much for all those who supported us in December. Gracias, muchas gracias. And I want to mention very especially that time is going so fast. Recently we were celebrating Christmas. Now we are about to celebrate Easter. In next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we'll be celebrating Holy Week and Easter week. A lot of activities will be going on, and a lot of things can happen, and I hope that the good things will happen and not the bad thing. And the superintendent, the police officers, they will be mentioning some of the things, the precautions that we need to take during this time of celebrations, all right? And we must practice what they say. We must listen to them, all right? You heard the sad news that happened last weekend here in Orinjoa and in Corozal. We don't want more of these things, for goodness sake, por favor. The men have to realize that they can't finish the belikin, or they can't finish the tecate or whatever they drink, all right? Take one or two and that's it. You don't have to overdo it, okay? And another thing I want you to have in mind as we talk, because I want you to ask questions of this in these areas. Motorcycles, motocicletas, por favor, los motociclistas, the motorcyclists, please be very, very, very careful. The Commissioner of Police is calling on all of you to be very, very extra careful while driving those motorcycles, especially when you overtake vehicles. Be very careful. We don't want more accidents, por favor. And then the other side, parents using motorcycles to put in their children to take them to school. 2, 3, 4 children on a cycle, it's against the law, please. And I am beginning to believe that the police department will start to strengthen the enforcement of the laws for the protection and safety of the citizens of Belize. So, por favor, we are here as the Citizens Advisory Committee to ask you to listen to the police when it comes to safety. And to those who visit the bars, if you're driving, give the key to somebody else when you come out. Don't play too much of a man, too much macho man, because you will get in trouble. And remember, you have a family, man. Please, we don't want a repeat of what happened last week. Whole family going away. Please, for goodness sake. Ay, vamos a hacer lo que podemos hacer para traer seguridad en nuestro pueblo, por favor. Okay, let me invite our new OC, officer in charge for Orinjoa, Mr. Superintendent Nazario Zip, to talk to us on how the police formation is organized here in Orinjoa, and how you, the people who need police assistance, when you go to the police station or before you go, you can know exactly where to go, who to talk to, and what help you can expect from them. All right? Remember, they are not strangers. They are one of us. They are people, they are Belizeans, and they want to serve only because they have that authority to make sure that the law is kept. And we must always remember, my friends, siempre debemos de acordarnos que es la obligación de todos de nosotros obedecer la ley. Si no hubiera ley, ¿cómo íbamos a vivir, verdad? Es que les pido que escuchen lo que ellos tienen que dar en su información sobre lo que tienen que decir esta noche. Superintendent Sib, please feel free to go ahead. Siga adelante, por favor.
Muchas gracias. Thank you. Let me give a little background of my years of service. I have been on the police department for the past 25 years. As a matter, my companion here tonight, Amilcar Milian, he's my squad brother. We both went on training together, and we came out from training school the same time. During my years of service, I had worked in San Ignacio, Dangriga, Belisete, Belmopan, Benque, Corozal, and this is my first time coming to Orinjoa. In my 25 years, first time to be here in Orinjoa working as a police officer. I just want to invite the general public, if you have a concern, a report, come to the station, visit our station, right? We have our station open to the public. You are welcome. We have the different units which I will be explaining to you what all services we provide to the general public. If you want to make a report, you come to the station, you meet the front desk, the charge room. There you meet some officers who is working the different shifts. From there, you report or you ask that you want to make a report, and then you will be directed to the different, depending on your report, the nature of your report. If it is something with respect to a traffic report, then you will be sent to the traffic unit. If it is something with crimes, a burglary, a theft, then you will be sent to the CIB, the Crime Investigation Branch. If it's something of a domestic nature, a report that husband and wife had a problem, or husband, father and children, then you go to the domestic unit. Then we have the prosecution, right? Prosecution doesn't take report, but then deal with all the cases that are before the court. They present the cases to the magistrate. Then we have the station sergeant. If you want to make a complaint or you need some assistance because you are having some activities, then you go to the station sergeant and he will be assisting you in any way he could. Community policing, we have the community policing. The community policing are the ones that deal with the different programs within the villages and the town. We have different programs that the community policing does, such as the cadets, the neighborhood watch, the Citizens Advisory Committee, the PCPEP, the great program, the teaching at schools. Then we have the meet and greet, where we go out and into the different areas and we talk to the public and we voice our we listen to their concerns, and in anything that we could help, we help the general public on that day. These are some of the programs that we have at the station that we give service to the general public.
Superintendent, may I ask you a question? What about visiting hours for the prison? Any visiting hours? No?
Yes, we do have visiting hours for the prisoners. It is 11 to 12. And then 3 to 4. Those are the times that we allow visiting.
In the morning and in the afternoon.
In the morning and in the afternoon. Short while. It is not something that you could go in and talk for a long. It's short, probably 2 to 5 minutes. We allow the time, and then you go in and see meet with the prisoners, and then you have the talk that you want to have with your prisoners.
What happens if the police do not want to allow a relative to visit somebody who has been put in prison for an offense? Nothing, not a big criminal, death or life, but something he committed or she committed. He committed, but can the police deny them that visit?
Well, yes, sometimes the police would deny, but it is depending on the nature of the offense and the gravity of what indeed happened. No, but for minor things, we do allow visiting. Even after the person has been taken to court, we still allow once he is at the station in custody.
Okay. All right. I notice, because I get a lot of visits from people in the villages here and Orange Rocktown, about people wanting to go to the police station, but they would come to me sometimes as a senior justice of the peace. And they say, we would like to go, but we don't know who to go. And sometimes I give them a note, and they will take it to the officers sitting, waiting for, or attending to the people there. And they would follow to whom to deliver that note for those people to be, especially ladies, to be attended to, because sometimes they are afraid, officers, they are afraid to go there, so they would come to me as they know me. And I said, go. Sometimes I would accompany them. When I can, I would accompany them, especially when it comes to domestic violence cases. No? I've been there before. Will all cases be accepted, attended to by the police on the desk there as they go in?
Yes, like I mentioned earlier, we have the front desk police officers, and there is always, we have constables and our NCO, which could be a sergeant or a corporal. So if you visit the station and then you want to speak with the corporal or the sergeant, you just ask for the sergeant, and then he or she will have to tend to you and then ask questions and try help you as much as they could.
Okay, okay then.
But don't feel afraid that you might be treated. Come to the station. You need to come to the station and seek assistance, and your help will be given to you. So please don't feel afraid to come to the station. Feel that you are going to somewhere where people will be attending to you with respect. And we continue to implore this on our police officers to please treat people good when they visit the station, to be courteous and to treat people as professional as they could.
Superintendent Zip, are the OCs, like yourself, approachable by the people coming in? Because I noticed Superintendent Juanito, when he came here, we noticed a change, because we were in a committee like this one, that he was treating the people, meeting them, wants to meet them. And he used to meet a lot of people to the point that he decided to give all of us in the committee his number, and to other people, if they needed something from him, they would call him directly and he would attend to them. What I am trying to say is, are you people in charge of the formations in your district approachable, or are you up there and we are down here? You know, I think the people right now at this stage in life in Orange Walk and in the Kuala Village, I think they want to come down on a
one level,
you know, and so that the people can go to their officers and tell them what is happening, right? Because they feel sometimes that the front desk does not want to attend them as they wish to, you know. Those are some of the comments I received from some of them. You know.
Well, I just would like to say this, that upon arriving in Orange Walk, the first thing I told my management team, I have an open door policy. You could always visit my office.
Okay.
You don't need to make any appointment. And the same thing I could tell the general public. If you need any assistance or you need to come and see the OC, the officer in charge of Orange Walk, my doors are open. Just come in, inform the front desk that you want to see me, and you will be directed to my office. I welcome anyone who wishes to come in and ask questions or need help. I'm willing to help you at any time. I could share my number. My number is 671-4528. You could call me, and assistance will be given to you. Don't feel that I won't help you. We are here to serve the public, and you could call us at any time, and we will try solve the problems as best as we could.
Thank you, Superintendent. What is the size of your department? Of your formation here in Orange Walk? We have about 50 police people, more members, or what? Less or more?
In total here in Orange Walk, we have over 125 police officers. This includes the PM Sentry, the drivers for the ministers, the civilians working at the station, and the different units, the different QRTs that we have assigned to our district.
Superintendent, under you are the inspectors, inspector of police. Do you have inspectors?
Yes. At this point, I'm the only one at the station. I'm the OC. I will be having a deputy administration and a deputy operations. But at this time, I don't have any. But Commissioner had promised me that as soon as some promotions that are in place soon to happen, I will be having a deputy admin and a deputy operations. So I'll be having probably another inspector as the deputy admin and another ASP as the deputy operations.
I'll ask you one more question, Superintendent. Do you support police being awarded during the year by the community?
Well, Even us at the station, on a monthly basis, we are award our police officers for the exemplary, for the best improved officers, for the most arrests. So it's something that we really, really support, and we accept if the community want to assist us with those. We welcome that, because our officers then go beyond their duty, and they always try to do as much. So we always support, and we recognize the outstanding officers performing on duty.
I ask because in the past, police officers, sorry, on a monthly basis, were chosen by the officers themselves of outstanding police officers, and the community group would award them at a special church ceremony for them to continue and to continue giving the example to others, to continue doing a good work in our job. So that can continue. You do it within the formation here. My question is, will a committee, will a group of people, of citizens outside, probably the Citizen Advisory Committee, can do something like that?
Yes, they could.
Yeah?
They could, and we welcome that too.
Yeah, because I think it makes sense, because we in the Citizens Advisory Committee can see how the police, what they go through, you know. Because when we have meeting, the Citizens Advisory Committee, 1 or 2 police officers are there, and sometimes you, and they would share with us what's going on, of what we hear outside. We would ask, and then we say, what police have to go through all of that, you know. So we sympathize with them, because they're humans also, all right. So we want to make them feel that we will award them, we will appreciate, we will show appreciation for what they do for the safety, the protection, the security of the citizens of Orange Walk, the babies, the young children, the young people, the adults, and the senior citizens, and so on. Right? We want to probably pick that up, but we need the support from you as the one in charge of the formation here. No?
And then this is the reason why we fully support the Citizens Advisory Committee, because we know that they work along with the police, they are in and out supporting the police, assisting the police on many instances, and giving us support and ensuring that the station runs smoothly. So we know, and we will welcome if a group of civilians or the business community or the support the police. Yeah. We really appreciate it, because then the police feel recognized for the good work that they are doing.
Okay. Superintendent, one more question. Do you support the neighborhood watch groups? Do you encourage these neighborhood watch groups to be formed in different areas where there is none?
Since coming to Orange Walk, this was one of my main objectives that I spoke with my community policing officers, that I wanted to expand the neighborhood watch groups. We have a few that are active, and then we have some that have went dormant, and some villages and places, areas within town that doesn't have a neighborhood watch. But we will be promoting, we will be insisting that we create neighborhood watches within these areas and the villages as well.
So community police officers can assist in the formation of these groups in the different areas?
The community policing officers are the ones that are assigned to the different areas. They are the ones going out to the community, and then are the ones we are asking that they push towards the neighborhood watch. And that is a program under the community policing unit.
Okay, because we do have some already formed neighborhood watch groups, but as you said, they're kind of dormant, kind of sleeping right now, but they need to get up, you know. One of the most active ones, and I will mention this one, is the Palmar, the neighborhood watch group. The Palmar, no? The Jaguar, something like that. They were very active. I don't know exactly what happened, why they are. It still exists. We still have the heads around, but we need more activity from there, you know. And we don't want them to appear only when there is problem in the village, but at all times, you know. The different other groups that are in Orange Walk Town, I think they need a little boost from the community policing officers to visit them and encourage them to call back the neighbors again and form it. It doesn't have to be a big group, but one that is constant, one that is constant. The group where I belong to, the Pasarita Neighborhood Watch, is also a bit dormant right now, but it's coming up. We have a new president right now. Okay? He's about to have an activity for Easter, all right, so for the children, all right. So the villages can also form their own ones, like in York Creek. We need to form one in York Creek and so on, all right.
I spoke to Mr. Ismail Kal last week, and I had promised that we will be going to York Creek so that we could revive the neighborhood watch in York Creek.
Yes, and even the other areas, like San Lazaro has their one. Trinidad has one. It went asleep a little bit. It's coming up again. We were there last week. August Pan Ridge is very anxious, very interested to form one. Why not San Felipe now, since there's a close? Right? So, but we need to assist the police officers, the community police officers, to have good transportation to be able to go. I think that is a little kickback when they need to move around. They know how. All right. So I don't know who would be kind enough to donate 1 or 2 cycles in our community. Maybe the Citizen Advisory Committee can find sponsors for these things that they need. The community police officers, because they make a big difference. They're the ones going around visiting the neighbors and so on, which is good,
It is true, Mr. Mandy. That is one of the kickback here in Orangewack, because we only have 3 vehicles that are in working condition. I believe, and I had mentioned to my staff that we really need to fix one of the other vehicles that are down, because we need it for the community policing, because they are without vehicle. Even the CIB and the traffic unit are without vehicles.
Oh my goodness. We'll have to think of some agency around Belize or around the world to look at Orangewack, because we do need the mobility of these officers in the entire district, not only in the town. We need them. So I hope you continue with that strong desire to provide whatever you can in that strong leadership that you have for the good of the development of the Orangewack formation, to give service that the community needs and the officers need also. Yeah. So thank you for that, Superintendent Sib. And I will ask now for a break. Let's take a short break right now, and then we come back and we will listen to our officer from Corozal Town. Maybe take a break now, please.
I am ready. You're getting the new and improved me. This is nice.
I think what really impressed him was the fact that I didn't turn into a monster.
Bring on the heat! Start up the gunfire! Wake up the dead!
It's about a relationship that hopefully many people can relate to.
Enjoy your favorite HBO original series and movies with
Centaur, your kind of company.
This is our best chance to find a habitable planet.
You're shooting the bullet. You're catching it.
Arrakis is a death trap.
Enjoy your favorite HBO original series and movies with
Centaur, your kind of company.
At SMART, we embrace change, innovation, and equality. From energy and transport to telecommunications and network technology, our females are bringing their own style of leadership to traditionally male-dominated sectors and breaking down barriers for the next generation. Therefore, fostering our women's sense of self-worth, her decision-making power, her access to opportunities and resources is at the forefront at SMART. SMART celebrates all women this Women's Month under the theme Digital Innovation and Technology for Gender Equality.
Smart introduces Real Unlimited postpaid plans, providing customers with unlimited talk, unlimited text, and unlimited data. Now that's a real great deal. With Smart Plus, Share 1 and 2, and Enterprise 1 and 2 plans, you can talk as much as you want, text as much as you want, and for the first time ever in Belize, you can enjoy unlimited data with your postpaid plan. So come in and sign up for an unlimited postpaid plan and enjoy limitless possibilities. In addition, other plans such as the Flex Junior, Choice, and Select have been boosted with a lot more talk, text, and data, providing you with the best value for your budget. Be unlimited with Smart. It's time to power your dollar with Smart.
¡Es hoy! ¡Por fin es hoy!
A rodar.
¡Sí, señor!
Esto va a estar bueno.
Enjoy your favorite HBO original series and movies with
Centaur, your kind of company.
Am I missing a tooth?
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Enjoy your favorite HBO original series and movies with
Centaur, your kind of company.
I am ready. You are getting the new and improved me. This is nice.
I think what really impressed him was the fact that I didn't turn into a monster.
Bring on the heat!
It's about a relationship that hopefully many people can relate to.
Enjoy your favorite HBO original series and movies with
Centaur, your kind of company.
Okay, welcome back again. Bienvenidos una vez más al programa de el Citizen Advisory Committee. We got you back. Okay. Quiero mencionar de que este comité consejero de ciudadanos necesita expandir un poco más de tener personas de la comunidad de Orange Walk. Ahorita somos como 8 o 10 de nosotros, pero necesitamos muchos más. Los que están interesados se pueden comunicar con algún policía o con Mr. Tip o conmigo, como sea, o con Sergeant Yam, que quieren ser miembros del Citizen Advisory Committee, y les vamos a dar información de cuándo nos vamos a juntar otra vez. ¿Okay? Pero sí necesitamos muchas más manos, ideas para llevar a cabo nuestro compromiso con la formación, el Departamento de Policías, para tener más seguridad aquí en Orange Walk y en Corozal, y en todo Belice si es posible. ¿Okay? Ahorita pero voy a pedirle al superintendente, Amílcar Millán de Corozal, que nos dirija la palabra sobre cómo ellos están organizados en Corozal. Oímos tanto de Corozal y cómo funciona eso de la policía allá, y qué servicio le dan a la gente ahí, y cómo la gente puede ir a la estación de policías y cómo los van a atender en las diferentes oficinas que tienen allá adentro. Superintendente Amílcar Millán, por favor, la palabra es tuya.
Muy buenas noches otra vez, and good night, and Corozaleños. I am here and representing the OC Vista and Dennis Lopez. And well, Corozal Police has the same mandate as Orange Walk, no? And we have the various units within the police department. We have the domestic violence unit. We have the community policing, the crimes investigation branch, prosecution branch, and traffic branch. And each one of them, like Mr. Zib mentioned earlier, whenever a person goes to the station, I want to make a report. And they approach the front desk. The officer there asks questions, want to find out what kind of report you're making, and after that he directs you to the different to the office or the unit that will listen or deal with your report. It's a family issue, then we direct you to the domestic violence unit. It is something involving a crime, then it is Crimes Investigation Branch, known as CIB. If it is incident of traffic offense, then the traffic unit deals with that. We also have the prosecution. The prosecution is they're more focused on dealing with cases in court. So, but we are there to assist. My office is close to the charge room, to the diarist area, and I have an open policy as well. And whosoever wants to come and make a report, have a concerns, have a suggestions, I am there to listen. My phone number is 672-0974. 672-0974. And I could be called, WhatsApp or whatever, and at any time, right?
Superintendent Millán, do you have the same visiting hours in prison in Corozal?
Yes.
Same time?
Yes, we have the same time, but I also assist persons because whenever they come, sometimes they come at early in the morning, and as soon as we arrive at work and people want to see me that they have family or relative in detained, so they want to, like, it depends also to the nature of the offense, no?
Yes, yes.
Because once we have cases that are under investigation, it's something that we don't allow that communication there and then.
Right, okay. All right.
Right? Because it's something that it's on and need to be investigated first. So we don't want to tamper with the investigation. But if it's something petty offenses, then we just allow the relative or the family member to
Officer,
visit.
can relatives take food to the one detained?
Yes. They have their hours too. In Corozal, we have it as 12 to 1 and from 6 to 7.
On Orange Walk, Superintendent, how Orange Walk stand?
At the same time, people could take food for their loved ones at station if the person are detained. In the morning, it's between 6 and 7. Lunchtime, 12 to 1. And in the evening, from 5 to 6.
Okay, okay. Same thing in Corozal?
Yes, it's the same thing. Same hours.
Okay. I want to ask you, are the police on duty at the Santa Elena border from your permission? Or
Yes.
are they different?
No, they are part of the Corozal formation. They are answerable to us, the
okay.
commanding officer.
Okay. All of them?
All of them, yes.
Okay, all right. And those at the border by those business places, by the zone and so on?
Yes, we have police assigned at the free zone.
A free zone, yeah.
Yes, they are to conduct patrols just as normal, like how we do it in the Corozal town, because we have business places there and a lot of visitors. No? So we have patrols within the zone, and also we have a police officer posted at the border itself, along with a special branch.
Okay.
So they are the ones detailed to perform there, along with the other agencies like immigration and customs,
yes,
or any assistance that they require there, and then we have a police officer
Oh,
there
right, okay,
stationed.
good. That's good news. And then the other question I want to ask is, how is Corozal with neighborhood watch groups?
In Corozal, we have a good amount
Okay.
in Corozal town itself that are very active. We have the corporal that is in charge there, and Mr. Romero, Corporal Romero, who is very active along with his personnel, conducting neighborhood watch meetings, CAC meetings, the Citizen Advisory Committee. We have the meet and greet programs that we do every Wednesdays. We go out and approach the public to hear concerns, suggestions, and see how best we could assist. No?
Superintendent Milian, those villages by the sea, Corozal town, going towards the east, I can't remember the names of those villages there.
Progreso, Copperbank, and those?
No, more higher.
Consejo?
Yes, Consejo. They also have a neighborhood watch group sometimes there.
Yes, in Consejo village we have an active, mostly, and you know that is an area where tourists, retired tourists come, and they start to live in that area.
They're still active?
Especially, we have a designated area where they are actually living. And we have an active neighborhood watch along with them.
I remember.
We communicate with them through WhatsApp. We have a WhatsApp group where
all right.
it's very active, because whatever they have, any concerns, anything that suspicious that they see in the area, they hurry and communicate through that WhatsApp group, and then we respond.
The police respond to
Yes.
them immediately. No?
Correct.
That's one advantage of the formation of what I have found out of neighborhood watch groups. Whenever they need assistance from the police tend to respond quickly, which is something good, because they need quick response, no?
Yes.
So that would help them also, because they cannot do much, the neighborhood watch groups like the police, but the police come in, then they can follow whatever crime is going on or whatever. No? So.
Yes, and through that WhatsApp and blog, we get a lot of assistance. Like I tell you, it's something that whatever they see, they hurry, just post it, and then we see it, and then we act on that.
Okay, okay. Superintendent, what about, I know Corozal has a beautiful scene front, and people, a lot from Orange Walk, like to go to Corozal and swim at the edge there. What plan or program will you have for the Easter celebration? Because a lot of people look for the water, for the sea, for the river, for the lagoons during this time. I don't know why, but maybe the weather is getting hot. They look, what plans do you have to provide or help people with protection or something like that? What, anything?
Okay, yes, for this Easter celebration, we have an operational orders already out, and we'll start our operational orders begins on the 3rd of April. That will be for 2 weeks.
That's Holy Week.
Yes, and we have we can guarantee to the public that then we'll have extra patrols. More police will be on the grounds making patrols within the seaside, because we know that is the time when people want to go and relax or have a fun time with the family, and they choose to go in the areas where of the seaside. And we'll have patrols within that area as well, and so we can guarantee, make them feel that we are looking after them,
okay.
Make them feel safe, that police will be there doing their best to minimize the crime. No?
Superintendent, when people are using the edge of the sea, where this wall is are there any people who can assist people who cannot swim or can drown there? Anybody? Or they are just on their own? Because the police are there to keep the order. I understand. But anybody there, because a lot of people go. I've seen, especially in that Miami area there. I noticed a lot of people like to go.
Yes, yes. And well, that is the time when we require the assistance of the Coast Guard as well. No? We have a Coast Guard at the Consejo, Consejo village that patrols the area from Consejo to Corozal town. So with the assistance, we know that these days and the Easter days will be busy.
Okay, okay.
So that is where we ask them for patrol that area, and if in the event that there is a need that is required, like for example, like you mentioned, that in the event that some drowning or whatever happens, then
they respond.
They will respond and they will act on that. Because
and how is Orange Walk Superintendent for the Easter? And do you have any plans?
Yes, yes. We have.
We don't have sea. Remember, we have no sea in front of you.
No, we don't have sea. We have the rivers and we have the lagoon.
We have rivers and lagoons. Yes.
So yes, we have an operational order for the Easter celebrations that we will be having extra police, extra boots on the grounds, patrolling our towns, our villages, the river areas, the lagoon, so that we could maintain peace and try avoid as much as we could, because we know that people go to the lagoons and rivers, and this is a time of Lent when many things happen. So we ask the general public to be cautious, to be careful when they go stay as a family, parents to look on their children, right? So that we don't want any casualties or any fatalities during this time. So we ask the general public to be aware, to be conscious, and to help protect their children as much as they could.
Superintendent, will the police be around, at least on the road, on the area of the Honeycamp Lagoon, because a lot of people go during Easter there. A lot of people go swimming there. Will you people be around there, or on the road, or the entrance, or going, telling the people to be careful or something like that? I remember one time for Easter Sunday, there was a road check by the police who was checking the vehicles if they're taking beer and anything. People would take it, no, because it's celebration. But it was not taking away the beer, the belican or so on, but I think they're looking at the contraband. And I saw some taking away some big boxes of contraband beer. No? I don't know if you will do that, but will you be on that road, at least in the entrance by by Victor's place here, to tell the people be careful, don't drink too much, something like that?
Of course,
Or will you
Mr.
stay by the bridge here?
Way
Telling the
to
people?
San Esteban. Of course, Mr. Mandy, we will have our patrols extended to that area. We will not be, we cannot say if we will be having police officers posted at the lagoon, but our patrols, our patrols will extend to that area. Our QRTs will be moving around, visiting those areas.
Okay, let me tell you, people feel good on occasion like that when they see the police around. They will say, the police are around here. You know? At one time they were afraid when they saw the police do about that. But now it has changed because they realize, and that's why it's good that you're telling the public what you have in mind for those days of celebration, especially when they go to the seaside, when they go to the lagoon side for swimming, you know. I think your presence in encouraging them to be careful and so on will make a difference in the district, you know. So I hope both of you can take that to your community, to your department, to your formation, and tell the people, not ask them, tell them to be careful, and tell them what you will do if you catch them driving under the strong influence of liquor. Tell them what will happen if they don't know what will happen. Tell them, all right? Don't tell them, not go drink too much. And when you do, like if you tell them, drink plenty. That's when they drive. They go and drive more under the influence, right? Do you intend to take action against drunk drivers? Both of you.
Sí,
or will you forgive them? Why did I forgive you?
Este pedazo lo voy a decir en español. Le queremos
Sí.
pedir a todos los motoristas, a todas las personas que manejen, que por favor sean responsables, que no manejen consumiendo alcohol o que no manejen borrachos. Queremos que todos pasen una feliz Pascua, tiempo de Viernes Santo, y no queremos ninguna incidentes o accidentes fatales. Entonces les pedimos a toda la gente que por favor manejen con cuidado, que no manejen borrachos, que no manejen tomando y que se cuiden lo más que puedan, que respeten las leyes del tráfico, el camino, el pedestrian, las motos que deben de estar montando más de 2 personas en una moto, que usen sus helmets y que hagan todo lo que deben de hacer para que respetando las leyes del tráfico. Y les pedimos de corazón porque no queremos que pierdan sus familias o que salgan lastimados. Entonces solo queremos que respeten las leyes y que hagan todo lo que está en sus manos para evitar algún accidente o que sean lastimados.
Superintendent, para los dos de ustedes, estamos en la zafra de la caña, right? Entiendo que hay varios trailers, especialmente trailers y camiones que viajan de noche llevando su carga y no tienen ninguna luz atrás. ¿Qué se puede hacer? ¿Qué se puede hacer para evitar accidentes que otros vienen atrás y no los ven?
Sí,
¿Es obligatorio que ellos tengan luz atrás? ¿Usted
Pues,
también de caña?
Sí, en este le pedimos a los choferes de esos camiones, ¿no? que pueden poner en reflectores.
Okay.
Reflectores, y también he visto que venden cintas donde se puede ver de lejos el tráiler.
¿Le pueden pegar?
Sí, hay cintas donde se pega y muestra el reflejo de lejos.
Okay.
Y pueden usar eso. Sí, es algo que es un problema que se está viendo aquí en el norte.
Sí.
Porque sí, la caña hay veces no lo ponen corto, lo está más largo, sale demasiado del tráiler y cubre a veces
luces.
hasta los reflectores que se tienen, ¿no?
Okay.
Las luces, y eso es causa en accidente. Porque viene uno con velocidad y no se mira.
No lo veo.
Y ahorita que se están componiendo la calle, el highway, es mucho más, tienen que tener más precaución.
Okay.
So, les pedimos en esta fecha festivo que tenemos el día de Viernes Santo, que por favor tengan mucha precaución los choferes, los choferes de moto, que también sigan las reglas del tráfico, del camino, de la calle, porque también ellos deben respetar esa ley del tráfico y no rebasar en el lado derecho. Eso también aplica para ellos. Cuando quieren rebasar, tienen que rebasar también en el lado
Izquierdo.
en el left, en el izquierdo. So, eso hace apply para ellos también y tienen que ser conscientes que no solo ellos están en la calle, ¿no? También hay otras personas usando la calle. So, les pedimos de antemano mucha precaución. Ahí en Corozal vamos a trabajar conjuntamente con el Departamento de Tráfico, del Transport Department.
Okay.
Y vamos a estar viendo sobre todo esto, que se respete la ley del tráfico.
¿Y aquí en Orinjaca, superintendente?
Igualmente, le queremos decir a todos los oyentes de que es una ofensa manejar un vehículo, un tráiler sin luz. Sabemos que durante la temporada de las zafras salen del campo y se dañan las luces o la caña lo quiebra las luces, pero les pedimos a todos los choferes que por favor aseguren de que sus luces estén funcionando bien y si la luz no está tan siquiera que tenga reflectores, porque es una ofensa y causa accidentes. Últimamente hemos visto varios vehículos que han causado accidentes por no tener luz y ahorita como el tiempo del verano, mucho polvo. Le pedimos a la gente que por favor, si ven que un vehículo va adelante y no pueden ver, no hay visibilidad, que manejen despacio, que esperen que el polvo se apague y después sigan conduciendo. Pero por favor no estén haciendo overtake o manejando duro si no pueden ver adelante donde están yendo. Por favor, choferes, tengan precaución, no queremos accidentes y traten de evitar lo más que se pueda.
Superintendent, ¿qué ustedes le pueden decir a los choferes que son tercos? ¿Qué se les puede hacer si manejan sin mucha precaución? O los motociclistas que andan manejando como locos allá. ¿Qué se les puede decir si hacen estas cosas y lastiman a la gente?
Pues le queremos decir a todos los choferes, todos los dueños de vehículos, todos que andan manejando motocicleta, que todo vehículo debe estar asegurado, todo vehículo debe tener luz y después decimos que si durante esos tiempos o cualquier otro día, si no manejan o hacen lo que según la ley, van a ser castigados y les podemos decir si van a estar manejando ebrios o bajo la influencia de alcohol. Si les agarramos, no les podemos dar porque la ley no podemos permitir que esas ofensas sigan sucediendo. Entonces, cualquier chofer que lo agarremos manejando abajo de las influencias va a ser detenido, va a ser dado cargos y llevado en frente del magistrado. Entonces, por favor, choferes, traten de evitar, ¿no? Si sabemos que es tiempo de celebración, pero por favor, si tienen a alguien que no toma, él puede ser un chofer designado, busquen a alguien que pueda, ¿no? Y traten de evitar que sucedan cosas. Entonces les pedimos, les vamos a estar en las carreteras, vamos a estar haciendo enforce todas las leyes del tráfico, por favor, traten de cumplir con las leyes, no lo desobedezcan, no se porten mal, manejando borrachos y todo debe estar bien, pero por favor, les queremos decir a la gente que vamos a estar en full force, haciendo enforce las leyes del tráfico durante esta temporada.
Gracias, gracias. Superintendent, yo quisiera pedir que, ojalá que no sea necesario engrandecer las prisiones aquí en Orange o en Corozal por tantas cosas que quiebran la ley. Yo me acuerdo que aquí en Orange había una prisión muy chica, y con ese trabajo de la caña, mucha actividad, mucha gente se metieron en problemas y no había espacio para meterlos hasta allá. Y me acuerdo que el ministro en ese tiempo, que era, en paz descanse, Polo Briceño, Yo me acuerdo, yo estaba allá en la estación de policía, desde muy joven yo estaba por ahí. Ofreció hacer el que está ahí ahorita, que es un poco grande. Por eso, ojalá que no se tenga que hacer más prisiones, que la gente escuche y obedezcan las leyes, que ellos se protejan, que protejan a los ciudadanos, que protejan a su familia, a sus hijos, para no buscar maneras de engrandecer las cárceles que hay aquí en el norte, sino que obedezcan la ley como es debido, ¿sí? Pero dependen de ustedes. Ustedes son los representantes de la ley más mayor que tenemos aquí en el norte, juntos con el Senior Superintendent García. Pídanle a sus formaciones, a sus policías, que hagan lo posible para tener una comunidad en Corozal y en Orange Walk lo más seguro posible. Que se acuerden que hay gente que los apoyan también, ¿sí? Y queremos terminar aquí, pero antes de terminar quiero pedir su último mensaje de ustedes para decir good night. Your last words, Superintendent. We are about to finish now. Yeah.
Okay.
Your last greetings. Yeah.
Well, I just want to ask the public, no, for make them be careful. We know that it is. Some people take it to be a week of celebration, but then we have others that believe, also have their religious belief, no? Mm-hmm. And so make we respect each other. When it comes to the traffic, again, I ask, especially when they are driving at night, so that they could, I ask that they lower their lights. They use the high beam and the low beam, right? Because that affects other drivers. And I want to also tell them that adapting other lights to the vehicle is also an offense. We have a lot of vehicles right now that have adapted lights, fog lights, and that creates dangerous on the street, because that tampers the sight of the other driver. So that is my message to them, for the public to be very careful when they are out on the street.
Thank you, Superintendent. Superintendent Sylvia, last words, please.
Mr. Mandy, just before we close, I want to inform my general public of Orange Walk that the station is open to anyone. We are welcome. Anyone who wants or has a report to make, visit our station. Don't feel that you will not be given the service that you require. And so come to the station. If you need to see me, I'm Nasario Zim. Just ask for the officer in charge, and I will be attending to you. Likewise, we want to tell the general public that during these festivities, this approaching Easter, please be careful, abide by the rules and regulations. Try avoid as much as any accidents. We had the unfortunate accident that happened on Saturday. A condolence to the family, to the bereaved family. And we don't want those things to happen. So we ask drivers, be careful. Even those people doing public drinking, loitering on the different streets within Orange Walk, we are asking you guys to discontinue. Our police will be on full force. If you are caught drinking alcohol in front of the stores, you will be arrested and charged. If you are being found loitering or going equipped or with any offensive weapon during this time, police will be detaining you and charging you for that offense. So try avoid that. We know that things are hard, but you could do it. And by giving you advice, stay away from those offenses, drugs, firearms, and I know that we could have a safe Easter. So on my behalf, I'm asking you guys to kindly behave yourself, try avoid those things that are not good or healthy to you. So thanks again for allowing us this opportunity to introduce ourselves to Orange Walk, and we promise that we will be working along with you and we will be helping as much as we could. So thanks. Good night, everyone.
Thank you very much, Superintendent. Thank you. Gracias por eso. Before going, I want to give thanks to the Citizen Advisory Committee for supporting this show. We got you back, and we will come back around the last week in April. Our next show will be the last week in April, around the 25th of April, more or less. And then for that occasion, gentlemen, we hope to have a professional psychiatrist or something like that, or a nurse, to tell us about people with mental disabilities that go around the tongue here. We have some in Corozal, we have some in Orange Walk, who go around causing problems to the general public, what to do with them, or what can the police do to them, and things like that, So that's one. We want to invite you all to be with us around the 25th of April, the last week in April, our next We Got You Back talk show. Yeah, and I also want to thank Miss Cami Perez, for allowing us to use this station here, CTV3 Center TV, to talk and get to you all the message of the Citizens Advisory Committee in Orange Walk and in Corozal. Gracias to everybody, to Sergeant Yam for his support, to everybody else. Gracias. Thank you very much. Have a good Easter, have a good Holy Week first, then Easter. Enjoy yourself, and see you soon again at our next talk show. Buenas noches a todos. Malo Ucap. Gracias.